Well, guess where I'm at? I'm at the Oak Pavilion and I'm in the exercise area. You can sign up for classes. Every fall, spring, and summer, they send us a schedule of exercise classes that we can join. And now that you know more about Canvas, you have the time to take the time to do some of the things that you love to do, like exercise and feeling good. All right, take care.
Here is the icing on the cake. And I love creating the homepage. And I am going to have another tutorial that will go into more detail for the homepage. This is very different for us because in Canvas, they give us a lot of creative freedom to create items, pages, home pages in this respect from scratch. So what I have done is I have a couple of things that I have recommended to instructors. But for the quick get up and go, I say, let's just build it in Pages. Now, Pages is available to you, but remember, we didn't make it available to students. So if you click on Pages, you can create a welcome page just by saying, welcome to class. And I have created some custom homepage banners for some of our instructors. Please let me know if you'd like me to do that. I use a very simple program called canva.com. It's not associated with Canvas, but it is one that we use. We can make banners and we can make different kinds of directional images and GIFs. That's what I recommend. But for now, you want to get this up and going, I know, because you have a lot of other things to do. So what I simply recommend is that you say welcome to class, and then you come over here to images. Now, if you have an image already, that's great. Go ahead and upload it. But if you don't, we have something called Flickr that is a Creative Commons. And say your class was about, let's just say, earth science. I'm going to search for something to do with earth science. And I click on that, and oh, there's so many cool images that you can use and just bring in to your class. And there we go. And so here it is. Welcome to class. I do want to show you something, and it's not going to take you much time if you just do this from the very beginning and get used to creating accessible pages in Canvas. So now that I have this selected, it came into the rich text box editor. It's selected because I know this bounding box is around it. I'm going to go over here to embed image, click on that very quickly, and notice there's an alt text that's already there for me. But if you brought a picture from the outside, maybe something you had on your desktop or your jump drive, you're going to want to put in alt text. This is very important. And one of the reasons is because when students have to be in a class and have a screen reader read back to them what the pictures mean, then it will describe to them this very picture that most of us can see, but some of our students cannot. So then you're going to click on Save and Publish. All right, there you go. Very simple. I am going to have some more lessons on how to create a very dynamic homepage. But if you wanted to get back there and maybe put some more information, you can click on Edit and go back there and just type in some information. And I'm just typing something. You could even let them know you're going to have a quiz on the first day of school. That would be kind of mean, but that's okay. You're giving them a little bit of a heads up. You can also use your announcements for that. So there you go. You can put as much information as you want to in your home page. Now, want you to see these breadcrumbs. We are still in Pages, so watch what happens when I click on Home. Well, it's not there yet, is it? So now what we need to do is we need to go back to Pages, and we need to make sure this is set as the home page, or in this case, use as front page. So click on that. It's going to now say front page. You can go back to the home, And now you can choose that home page. It gives you a lot of options, but some of them just are not very friendly. You want your class to be friendly. As students enter your class for the very first time and continue to enter your class, you want to welcome them. So we're going to click on this radio button and make sure that welcome to class is now our home page. All right, there we have it. And if you're really excited about this, you can go to settings and you can go to student view and you become a student and you can check out what your students are going to see when they enter your course. Okay, for those who have a little more time, I do want to show you this homepage that you're seeing right now. I did get that from the Commons and then I customized it. So let me show you how to do that. You're going to come over here to the left-hand global menu item, click on Commons. If you've never been to the Commons, it might ask you to accept, and it's just a simple yes. And then you would go over here to the Pages area, and if you wanted to see some of the things that I've done, you can type in my name, and then you'll see here is a module wrap-up page. Here's a Start Here First page. Here's a welcome page. Now, if you like the one that I showed you, just type in OEI because it's from the Online Education Initiative. And here it is. It's an example home page. Now, there's some things you're going to have to replace about it, but it still gives you a pretty good start and idea of how a friendly home page can get started. So if you like this, just make sure you click on the name, and then you'll see this import over to the right, and then select the course you want to import it in. Okay, it's that easy. Then when you're done, you'll see a nice green success. And then you're going to come back over here to your dashboard and you're going to be able to go back into that course. You will not see it come in as the home page here. So you're going to be doing the same thing that I talked about in the previous section, but we're going to go over to Pages and just make sure you know where that's at. So it comes up first. If I go to View All Pages, it should come up. If you're not sure what the name of it is, again, just click on the creation date and then the most recent creation date will come up. This was called the Welcome Home page. If you want to edit it, you're going to click on it and you can open it up and click on Edit. And now you see that you have some opportunities to make these links live. Now, these links at the top are buttons and they are coded with HTML code. If you want to change anything about these buttons, just be careful when you highlight the text here. These buttons actually go to the course navigation items. If you need some help with that, let me know. But these are the standard buttons that you're going to be basically using, the Start Here, the announcements, the syllabus, so on and so forth. But let's get down here. Remember I talked a little bit about canva.com. Well, it's a great little site. You can personalize the banners here. You can make your own. This can be replaced. So you're just going to select it and delete it if you wanted to replace it with your own. But let's get down here to where there's some information. Now you're probably wondering, now how did she make this link? And how does she know it's going to the Getting Started Learning module? Well, I'm going to show you how. So let me just duplicate that. If I wanted to say to get started, go to, and maybe you call it the first module. Whatever you call it, you're going to type it in first, highlight that, and then you can come over here to the right-hand panel and you can drop down, expand the modules, and then you're going to select the module that you want that link to take your students to. Very easy. Watch how it lights up in yellow and you know that it is actually linked. Now maybe you want to say, check out the syllabus. Same thing. Check out the syllabus text, highlight the word, and then you're going to go this time to the course navigation and find the course syllabus item. Click on it. It's going to turn yellow to let you know that it has linked it. I always recommend after you've done something like this and linked to different areas in your course, different modules. Notice here you can link to individual pages, assignments, quizzes, so on and so forth. Every time you're in a rich content editor, you're going to have the ability to be able to link throughout your class, and just as importantly, link to items within your class. Let me get back to what I was saying. Make sure when you save that you also go over here to the home and you use the student view to check out those links. Make sure they go where you want them to go. And see, it went to the Start Here First module. It's always a good idea to go into the student view to see what your students are seeing. But isn't that great? You can make this interactive. Some of our instructors like to put in week 1 through week 16, and they have it on the home page to make it easier for students to be able to click on that link and go directly to that module. I hope you like this, and you let me know if I can help in any way. Thank you.